Good morning. It's Monday, October 8th. I'm Karen Hamstra, and welcome to Title Talk. Our first book is a historical fiction novel by Nicola Cornick called The Phantom Tree. And on the back cover it says, "We met at Wolf Hall. I came there in the summer of 1557 in the 4th year of the reign of Mary the Queen. I was a Mary too, cousin of the late King Edward, daughter to one dead queen and niece to another. I was 10 years old, and I already had a reputation for witchcraft. Alison Banastri and I were cousins of a kind. We were both orphans. There the bond between us began and ended. Alison, my enemy. We made a bargain, she and I. It is entirely possible to bargain with an enemy if there is something that you both want, and so it proved. Thus we were bound together through time." Sounds and this does have a modern day twist in it too. There, Alison Bannister is alive at the present time. So, a bit of time travel. Sophie Kelly has a new one, The Cats Came Back. This is a cat mystery. Small town librarian Kathleen Paulson often seems to get mixed up in murder, but luckily her very special cats always find a way to help her close a case. We have some librarians here who really like cats, but I have not heard of them being involved in any murder cases. It does seem like from reading these books that librarians are involved in a lot of murder cases, though. This is a historical fiction book by Wilbur Smith, Courtney's War. Her life depended on being able to push herself, lungs screaming for mercy, heart ready to burst, leg muscles cramping, past the pain barrier and beyond. Torn apart by war, Saffron Courtney and Gerhard von Mirbach are thousands of miles from each other, struggling for their lives. This is a World War II novel. Charles Todd has a new one. This is a Bess Crawford mystery called A Forgotten Place. At the end of the Great War, Bess Crawford finds herself caught in deadly circumstances on a remote Welsh headland in this atmospheric mystery from the acclaimed New York Times best-selling author. Forgotten Place by Charles Todd. And then we have a new book by Jude Devereaux, A Willing Murder. This is a Medlar mystery. Sarah Medlar is a household name in romance with millions of books sold, but lately retirement has been boring her and she's found herself back in her hometown of Laughlin, Florida, remodeling the grand old mansion she'd admired as a child. It's much too big for her alone, but she died before letting anyone in town know that. And off we go from that point. Anne Perry also has a new book. It's another William Monk novel, Dark Tide Rising. She's been at these William Monk novels for a long time. She has it down pat too. In this one, Commander William Monk faces an unthinkable possibility, a traitor in his own ranks. So if you like the Monk books, you'll want to take a gander at that one. We have just a few nonfiction books. This one is called If You Love Me, A Mother's Journey Through Opioid Addiction by Maureen Cavanaugh. Her daughter was a heroin addict, and it's about all their tries to get the daughter back to a healthy life. And this book is at 362.29092. The author is Maureen Cavanaugh, If You Love Me. And we have a new biography of Ronald Reagan, An American Journey. Reagan, An American Journey by Bob Spitz, 973.927092. Just in case you wondered, that 092 on the end signifies that it is a biography. And here we have The Fabulous Bouvier Sisters by Sam Kashner and Nancy Schoenberger, The Tragic and Glamorous Lives of Jackie and Lee. And we do have 2 copies of this book and no holds on either one of them. And this one is at 973.92092. What do we say about that 092 biography? We have just a few browsing books. If you like westerns, there's a new William W. Johnstone, Right Between the Eyes. Here's a cute looking one. Premeditated Peppermint. Looks like it is probably an Amish novel. And here's a new Jill Shalvis, Hot Winter Nights. Could use a few hot winter nights around this cold place. Linda Leal Miller, A Snow Country Christmas. Jody Thomas, Mistletoe Miracles. And just a couple more, although there are more, but this is all I'm showing. Margaret Brownlee, Cowboy Charm School. And Maisie Yates, A Tall, Dark Cowboy Christmas. As you can see, all the Christmas books have started coming out already. So that's kind of fun reading annually. Well, we hope you found some things that whet your appetite for new books. Again, a reminder that the new book page is available. Please stop at the rack on top of the new fiction bookshelves and pick one up for yourselves. It has lots of good book recommendations in it. We'll see you next week.